Have you ever wanted to compare different LLM responses to the same prompt? Do you want to optimize which LLM model performs specific tasks in your AI workflow? These are easier if you're using all public models. You can build an N8N workflow that sends tasks to specific LLMs. If your LLMs are self-hosted, it's a little harder. You may be trying to optimize your production inference infrastructure and which models you use. Let me show you how you can control 5 local self-hosted LLMs at once. Here's the complete setup. I'm using Claude. You can pick your favorite AI chat agent. It just needs to be able to connect to an external OAuth-enabled MCP server. In this case, it will connect to the noBGP MCP server. Each LLM compute instance will also run the noBGP agent. Watch our Claude onboarding video to help set up Claude with the MCP server, as well as also how to install agents on your Linux devices. This will create a private overlay network. Each LLM node will be able to see and connect to other nodes on the same network. The MCP server will be able to access all the nodes. Now that Claude can communicate with each LLM compute node, I asked it to install a different LLM model on each node and make sure the model would run on the hardware. The MCP server enables Claude to run TTY commands directly on the node. You'll see the actual request in the chat session and be able to approve using those tools in the chat session. Claude will first gather the hardware specs and then decide which models to put on each device. Note that these devices are in different locations, different clouds, different hardware. noBGP will manage all the networking, so you don't have to worry about any of it. After the LLM models were installed, which took a little bit of time because I ran this demo on pretty small compute instances, Claude expected fast execution and had to wait for compute instances to complete prior tasks. If you're going to repeat this workflow on production hardware, this will only take you a few minutes start to finish. I ran through some basic math prompts just to make sure the LLMs were working. Then I ran this prompt to ask all the LLM nodes to write a haiku about ice hockey. The smallest model didn't even know what a haiku was and just returned paragraphs about winter. The others returned valid formatted haikus with varying degree of creativity. This is just a sample of what you can do in Claude using the noBGP MCP server. If you're using the free version of ChatGPT that doesn't support MCP connections, you can use our PyGPT, custom GPT, but you'll run into token limits pretty quickly. There's a video available how to set up our custom GPT as well. I hope everyone enjoyed the video and share with us what you're working on, what workflows or use cases you've enabled with noBGP. Thanks.